My journey starts here at the Pittsburgh International Airport, where I am getting on a plane to go to Cape Town. Finally, I arrived in Cape Town. I took this picture from an airplane window. It was such a stunning view. This is the Castle of Good Hope. It is located in Cape Town. It is one of the most amazing architectures built in Cape Town. This is Campus Bay. It is the most popular beach in Cape Town. It has the most stunning views ever, and the ocean is crystal clear. After Campus Bay, I went up in a cable car up Table Mountain. It was really cool. In my free time, I went scuba diving. It was amazing. There was a sunken ship that has been there for ages, and it was so cool. Finally, my trip to Cape Town was over, and now I'm flying out to Kgalagadi Transfrontier Park. Finally, I arrived to Kgalagadi Transfrontier Park. Kgalagadi Transfrontier Park is a vast wildlife preserve in the Kalahari Desert region of the Botswana in South Africa. It's characterized by red dunes and dry rivers. The wildlife there includes migrating herds of wild beasts and springbok predators like Kalahari lions. This is a bat-eared fox. They are very common in Kgalagadi Transfrontier Park. This is a black-headed heron. They are also pretty common in Kgalagadi Transfrontier Park, but sometimes can be hard to spot. This is the sunset in Kgalagadi Transfrontier Park. The sunset is breathtaking to watch, and it's so beautiful. These are ground squirrels. They are very common in the Kgalagadi Transfrontier Park. You always see them roaming around. Finally, my trip to Kgalagadi Transfrontier Park came to an end, and now I'm heading off to Chobe National Park. I finally arrived in Chobe National Park. Chobe National Park is home to a lot of animals. This is a herd of elephants bathing. Chobe hosts one of Africa's largest conservations of elephants. These are two hippopotamuses eating in the hot sun of Botswana. Generally, throughout the day, hippos spend all their time in the water to stay out of the heat. This is an image of hundreds of Cape buffalo that live in Chobe National Park that go to the Chobe River for a drink. These are very cautious animals that are always watching for predators. This is an African fish eagle sitting in a tree. The fish eagle does not have a pretty sound that it makes. They actually make a screeching sound like an eagle, a funny noise coming from such a pretty bird. This is a crocodile on the banks of the Chobe River. In the park, the crocs make animals very anxious. They are always surrounding the river and they could jump out at them anytime. These are giraffes snooping in on some other people. Giraffes love to bug you for food. If you ever give giraffes food, they will constantly hound you for more. This is Victoria Falls. It is the most stunning view you will ever see in your entire life. The Zambezi River is the fourth largest river in Africa. The river flows through 6 countries on its journey from its source in northwestern Zambezia to the Indian Ocean at an amazing 2,700 kilometers. This is the Devil's Pool. In my free time, I went to swim in it. It was really cool, but I have to admit, it was a little scary. Also in my free time, I went canoeing. It was really cool. We passed by some big elephants, and they were so cool. We just had to stop and take a look at them. After my journey to Chobe National Park, I went to Kgalagadi National Park. Kgalagadi National Park is a national park in southern Uganda. A protecting evergreen rainforest, it is 766 square kilometers in size and is located between 1,100 meters to 1,600 meters in elevation. I took a trip through the Kgalagadi National Park rainforest, and I saw this cool family of chimpanzees. Also, while I was in the forest, I saw this African lion. He was so big and he looked really fierce. I also saw an African cheetah. He looked pretty tired, just resting on his little rock. This is a pin-tailed whydah. In Kgalagadi National Park, it is a very rare bird to spot. This is a long-tailed fiska. It is a pretty common bird to find in the park. My journey finally ended in Kgalagadi National Park, and now I'm heading off to Kenya, Narabia. This is Kenya, Narabia. In Narabia, the city is cut in half. One side is the poor side, and one side is the wealthy side. Finally, my journey in Kenya, Narabia came to an end, and now I'm heading off to Mogadishu. Finally, I arrived in Mogadishu. It is said that it can be very dangerous there, but I went there anyways. I went to the Shanghai Old City. Despite the destruction you can see, it's beautiful Italian architecture that once existed. Then I went to see the historical tomb. The tomb is located in the center of the city, downtown, and displays an unknown soldier that died. Finally, my last place I visited was Timbuktu. This is the Djinnibar Mosque. It's the most stunning piece of architecture ever seen. These are the locations of the stops I've made throughout this whole journey.